Hello, everybody. We should be live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we alive?
I think
For
we,
now.
Hello.
we are live, and we are live, and I can hear us. So we all have sound too. Yay!
How exciting!
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fantastic.
Yes, we can definitely hear you. Good job.
I did nothing. It was all Paige.
Blame Pages. Jeez. Anyway, hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Reemergence, where we bring you silliness and weird shit and weird. Well, Frank, anyway. And we are not ducks today, so we have nothing to fear.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Anyway, so welcome back, everybody. Last session a month ago, we had a very interesting session where lots of things were revealed about characters' backgrounds and some team building exercises. Also some shenanigans that Rose threw because Rose made a patron appear and kind of screwed the party all up.
Oh yeah, I forget you. Whenever we play, I forget chat is able to fuck with us.
Mm-hmm. I swear to God, Rose, if you're gonna do this shit to me again, we're gonna have a problem. Like,
Well, I think she's working today, so I don't know that will happen. So, she might. I mean, she still may jump in. I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny that she will do anything today. So, see what happens. So anyway, our lovely Katya gave us a recap. Gave me a recap, and if she would like to, yeah, I know my camera is doing stupid things. It's focusing and out of focus. I don't know why. So she gave me a recap, and if you would like to, your recap for the week.
I would love to. Well, more like for the month, but
I was
here
about
we
to say
are.
yeah for the month.
It's weekly in my world. Leave me alone.
There we go. There. The most important thing is that, like, different dimension. Anyway, we're not gonna get into the time. Time is relative. But as per our last episode, the adventures of our team have continued within the unknown dimension because we don't know we're in wild space. As the heroes were forced to come face to face with their past. First, it was Seth and Serenity appearing in the middle of a forest that seemed all too familiar, though not from memories of their own. They were placed in the middle of a brutal fight for survival along parents of Lex and Corvus, while the two warriors were forced to watch their memories unfold before them. Next, it was Lex and Corvus. Thrown into the fight, Seth and Serenity miraculously survived as kids thanks to a demonic intervention that haunts them to this day. The ultimate test was to see whether or not these heroes would make the same choices as their companions. They were proven successful in the test and more, as sharing these memories created a sacred bond between the heroes. Corvus has pledged a sacred oath to Serenity to bring just vengeance, as Lex and Saf seem to fully trust each other for the first time in their shared journey. With Corvus nearly revealing a true identity of their gracious host, him being a duck, the heroes were returned to their world. Where suddenly Seth was greeted by the same voice that has saved her and Serenity years ago and demanded Seth throw away the sacred medallion of Hoar earlier gifted to her by Lex. When she refused, the demonic voice possessed her and showed what happens when she does not obey, threatening her sister. Seth threw the medallion off of her neck and the deity released her, leaving the burn in her palm, the same burn that later appearing on Lex's as he pledged the sacred oath to bring just vengeance for Seth and her sister.
And that is where we left off. So it burned into each of your hands, one on the left and one on the right, I believe.
Now you should hold hands.
We did. I clasped her hand to pull her up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So after giving you her this, and you look down because you were holding it, and the symbol that you know is Hoar is the gloved hand with a coin. On the coin there is a face on it, not two faces, but one face on it. And burned into your hand is just the glove, without the coin. For both of you.
Do I have any idea what the significance of that might be?
Roll, because you were not involved in that whole conversation with what she had going on. Roll a religion check at disadvantage,
All right.
and the DC is not going to be low.
You got this. You got
Well,
this.
that's a 9.
Massive numbers. Great start. We love to
Let's
see
go,
it.
team.
Yep.
So that is a definite no. The only way you would have gotten it is possibly two nat 20s. So
Oh, okay,
Fair.
so they're rough.
that was the only possible way, unless you have a really high plus to your
Only
religious
plus
check.
2.
No, that's not probably.
You're meant to be the smart one out of our religion stuff.
So, where we left off is you had just done that, and you all took a long rest because you guys were exhausted at this point.
Did we
and
take a
been
long
up
rest?
for a
Good.
very long.
Good. Nobody's gonna ask me any
while.
questions about this. Good. 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 I like to keep
I
it
was
that
about
way.
to say no. I'm pretty sure we left off right there. Cause I got some, I got some shit to say.
Okay, so we
Long
leave
rest.
off.
I'm good.
We leave off as you standing up with the burn on your hand. We'll leave off right there, and you're standing up with the new burn, and you pull her up.
I'm gonna let these guys do their stuff first, and then because I believe Corvus and Serenity were the last ones to enter the fray.
Yes.
So we were kind of like, I think maybe 10 feet away from them.
Yeah, because they had actually. She was coming out of the woods, and he had moved towards her.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry about this.
There's no need to apologize. You were taken advantage of.
I wish he was saying that, but I wasn't. There's a long-standing consequence that I have to deal with.
I see nothing equal in the relationship between a demon and a scared child.
In our world, we don't really have many options, do we?
Lex will lean back and cross his arms with a frown. It is true that we do not find ourselves with many good options, and that is why it is up to us to make them.
At that point, Corvus is going to approach and just kind of like, he doesn't say anything straight away as he sort of surveys the exchange and interaction. He looks down at their hands and at Saf clutching hers, and he'll just approach, walk up to Lex, punch him in the arm, like on the shoulder, and just be like, Lex, you are always so dramatic. And he looks at Saf's hand and looks back at Serenity and just goes, but it would seem that we have both made some new oaths. Looks like we have a job to do.
Corvus, your levity is always greatly appreciated. And the sort of like, almost as if a burden lifts from his shoulders, Lex will relax for the first time in a while.
And he just kind of smacks you on the back. Looks around and it's just like, well. And he looks around where they are. This seems like a good a spot as any to rest up.
Are we currently in the trees?
You're on like a path, an older road, that because you guys had passed by the thing, you guys had actually gotten to the road and you guys made your way. So yeah, you're on an older road that's been around for a while, but there are trees like 15 feet off the road.
What was our distance from the city?
You guys were 6. You guys are probably about 4 hours away from the city.
Gotcha. Yes, we should probably rest.
Yeah.
I-
Before we Saf is actually going to approach the medallion that she threw off to the ground and is going to gently pick it up and pass it to Lex. Because, like, she considers she cannot wear it with the consequences, so she just wants to give it back. Here.
I will
Corvus
take it
frowns.
from you. I understand that there are reasons why you cannot wear this right now, but I look forward to the day when you can show it proudly on yourself. After all, it is not the medallion itself, it is not the trinkets that people wear that define what they believe, it is their actions.
Surviving to that day.
I will do my best to ensure that it is so.
And I'll do my best to kill everything else that tries.
Corvus is so fucking great.
He's great. He's the best.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
Corvus will look at his companions and just be like, and turn around, and start doing as if like he was about to walk away. And it's like, I'll take the first watch.
I suppose I will take the second, and I will get to start setting up camp, getting us ready to take a rest.
Okay, it is still
Actively-
sorry, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say Seth is actively avoiding Serenity's eye contact, hoping she's not gonna ask any questions.
Oh, and
Because no,
And Serenity
no.
is looking at you every second. Every time you even like look to glance, she is just watching you.
Nope. Just nope. Mm-mm.
So you set up camp, a little crude camp that you guys usually set up, and you begin your first watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yep. I'm gonna perception
You got this. You got this.
with my eyes closed.
As he falls asleep during.
No, you did not.
Oh
I rolled
no!
a 4.
Oh no! Oh god!
watch.
All right.
Sorry,
As-
I'm gonna say like Corvus is like he's definitely awake, but he's pulled out one of his Hoa scriptures and is just aptly reading it, and kind of forgets that he's meant to be keeping watch. Like looking out, instead he's just like, and by the 4th day.
I will say, as Lex is falling asleep, he murmurs to himself, well, we're out in the wilderness, but at least I know that Corvus is keeping a very good watch.
And so the watch is it is still daytime. So watch goes without incident. And you did not perceive any threats, nothing out of the ordinary. And swap. Who's second watch?
Lex.
Lex, go ahead and make a perception check.
Fantastic.
What's called? Corvus gonna close his book, walk up to Lex, and poke him with his quarterstaff.
9,
He pokes your eye.
3 plus 6.
God, I don't
It's
think
going
we've rolled
so
above
well.
a 10 yet, have we? I don't think
I
no
know.
one's rolled above a 10.
No.
I've got good
Not yet.
perception, too.
So I have, but I don't know about you guys, but
Fair.
I have. So your watch goes without any incident. You did not perceive anything out of the ordinary. And your watch goes uneventfully.
Nice.
It is now probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And you've been so it's been about. Did you guys want to do 3-hour watches or 4-hour?
Enough, just the minimum amount to get us rested and ready to go.
So we need 3. So you need 4 watches.
Sure.
Or 3 watches of 4 hours would work.
Yeah.
3
So
watches.
who's our
Final one.
third?
Saf, because she doesn't want to talk to Serenity.
No, distinctly do not.
All right, so
Just like-
go ahead and make a
I got it.
perception check.
We had 2 that I was like, well, watch this one. Oh, I got +0 to perception. Maybe I should have thought this through, but that's okay.
Great.
Oh my
Great.
God.
Goodness.
Holy. What?
Was this your first roll? And did you roll what I think you rolled? Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
Yes, she did.
Yes, you did. I'm very sorry for everyone.
Well, let me roll
You-
something else just to check, see if it can roll high. It can roll kind of high.
Okay, so
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
watch, as you are not paying attention to everything, you're watching your sister
is
for
the-
make sure she doesn't wake up.
First of all, second of all, stuff is just like the memories and everything. It's all just like death. So she's
All
in the
kind of
in the,
just
in the corner.
lost in your own thoughts.
Yes.
Your watch goes without any incident. And you all take a long rest.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Kristen's over there sad because she's like, I've got all this cool stuff for them to find and see during their rest.
They never find
The
anything.
DC check was 10.
Actually, that one was a 5, but she didn't even see that one. So, you know,
Okay,
hey,
but did we have any incident with Saf?
nope, no incidents, nothing. You didn't see
Good.
anything out of the ordinary.
Cool. Corvus wakes up from his power nap, stretches, grabs his stuff, and is just like, are we ready, sweet friends? It is best we not dawdle.
Before we move out, what exactly are we going to do?
Well, we need to determine the scope in which the dragon's damage is reached. And I would like to see how things have played out in the church. There were those red-cloaked folk we rode past. But at the time, I could not tell if they were friend or foe. They looked like allies, but they did not wear what we wore.
As we investigate the church and the dragon attack, and I will turn to Saf, is there anything that we can do to help with your condition?
Oh, yes.
I appreciate you asking. This is part of the side effects, if you will. I can deal with them. I've been dealing with them long enough.
Lex will just subtly put away the stake in the holy water that he was holding.
Corvus?
Do you see this?
Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna quickly roll a wisdom check, and Saf,
no.
you want me to roll above a 10.
Oh
Hey,
no.
I do.
Wait.
Yes. Please roll above a 10.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So, Corvus looks at Serenity, considers bringing up her surprise at the events that unfolded, looks to Saf and is able to determine that she clearly doesn't want to talk about it, and shuts up.
Well done. Well done. Oh, I wanted lower than a 10. That could have been fun.
That would have been a blast.
Literally in my head, I was just like, Corvus would definitely bring up the fact that Serenity is clearly wanting to talk to Saf about this.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll find time. Don't you worry about it.
Well, you still have a 4-hour hike back to the.
Well,
I wonder how we're gonna. Oh no.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no,
on,
Caleb,
my
what are you
wisdom check
doing?
For it.
Oh no.
But you lived her shoes, right? So you would know.
This is true. However, I'll say, Lex saw Corvus looking at the two of them. And we'll say, Corvus, is there a problem that I am not aware of?
Corvus will look to the two of them, to the twins, look back to... Do I see this?
I just
Okay, Corvus is just gonna be like, look to Lex and just be like, no.
Ah. I see.
No.
It's fine.
I'll just shoot a quizzical glance, but I trust your judgment, so I'll let it lie.
I love you guys.
So fucking dumb.
Not
we
the
have a
most
long walk.
intelligent of people.
The Lex and Corvus interaction, man, is so stupid.
I love them. They're phenomenal.
They're incredible.
No.
With that, Corvus is gonna be like, very well. Onwards! And he turns and just...
Is he walking the wrong way?
Roll an intelligence check for me there. Corbin.
You got such high intelligence. You're gonna do great.
I sort of... That's fine anyway. My intelligence is a 0, so flat 11.
Flat 11. It was a DC 10 to see if you actually
Fantastic.
went. And you did start walking in the wrong way. You had actually taken a step, and then you're like, and then you just turned your
Up.
yeah, that way.
Oh.
I'll make up the rear to follow behind.
With the sisters in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And...
You have a 4-hour hike to the city. Anything in that 4-hour hike?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
I've got some words.
I have things that I want to know. After probably like an hour of just walking, and Caleb, you in the back would see constantly just thinking about it. Just constant looking over like, After about an hour, she's going to turn back to Lex. I have a couple of questions I'd like to ask Saf since we have such a long walk. Would you mind if we took up the rear for a bit? Or we could take the front, either or.
I do not mind in the slightest. Please call if you need me, and I will place a hand on your shoulder and say, I understand you may have to have a difficult conversation, though I will not pretend to know how difficult it will be. However, I give you guidance and bless that you will have an easier time of it than you may, and I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh, hero.
I thought you said guidance and bless, and I was like, damn, he is pumping all the slots.
Those are both concentration. Guidance is a cantrip. I can throw that away as much as I want.
Fair. And remind me what guidance does for me?
1d4 to an ability check of your choice.
Phenomenal.
You
Don't
can
you dare
just
try to use this
before
with that.
or after the check.
It's for the next minute, though, right?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just say don't use it? I'm going to use it as soon as you try to deceive me. As soon as you do. Because I know you will. So I'll let you guys... I'll kind of just honestly wrap my arm around your arm and kind of just wait for you guys to walk a little farther ahead. And once you guys get a little bit of distance, I'll kind of lead us on behind you.
As Lex approaches, Cole's going to... Lex, I thought you were taking the rear. For I always have the head.
That normally is the way we are, yes. However, the sisters needed a moment to talk. And I am not one to butt in onto family conversations.
Corvus will just glance over his shoulder and is just like, yes, this, I suspect, this will be the thing that is definitely okay.
I certainly hope it will be.
Onwards.
Oh, I love the two of you so much.
I did not do anything in the server. Don't look in the. Don't look in
What?
the Twitch chat.
What? What happened? What?
happened?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
nice.
Oh no.
Subs!
Ooh.
Gifts!
Ooh.
Yay!
Nice.
5 subs.
Nice.
So, you guys continue on, and you guys take the rear.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So turning to Saf. All right. care to explain?
Oh, straight into it. No. Who are you?
No
You-
if, no ands, no. Here it is.
Yep. You see Seth, like, right before you said that, like, we're gonna take the back and talk, Seth, almost for a minute, she had him over, just like, maybe she's not gonna ask. Maybe it's okay. We've been walking for, like, an hour. Maybe it's fine. Nope. What is there to explain?
Oh, also, okay, we give one player advantage. So, well,
Ooh.
Fox, because you just gave someone advantage. Who would you like to give that advantage to? Would you like to give
Ooh.
it to Saf, or would you like to give it to Serenity? We will let you choose where that points goes.
Oh,
Oh,
a
the
second one.
Oh no!
They
Oh.
can both have
Oh.
Two people advantage.
Oh,
Thank
Next
you.
roll.
yeah.
Because chaos.
I love this.
One
10
to
out of
each
10.
of
Thank you
you
so
advantage.
much.
One.
This is
one roll to
phenomenal.
each of you for advantage.
I'm gonna write down my advantage and guidance.
Could you imagine if Wolf was like, nah, it's going to Lex and Corvus?
We need, honestly, for how our perception checks have been going, and you guys are keeping watch, might be nice.
Oh, and they just gave you each 100 points
Oh,
for
thank
both
you
of
very
you
much.
also.
Oh, wait. Did we get more? Oh,
Yeah!
no!
Oh,
I'm
absolute
just gonna
hero.
mark it as I'm just gonna mark it as inspiration.
Yeah, just
Incredible.
inspiration.
Thank you. I am terrified of this conversation right now, so thank you.
You
I'm
had
sure
a
it will
momentary reprieve.
Be fine.
I'm
Right?
sure it will be fine.
So,
We'll see.
What is there to explain?
Do you want me to walk you through it? I'm pretty sure you know.
No, actually, I don't. We both were forced to watch a memory we tried to bury deep down for a while.
Hmm.
We're
Yeah.
both there.
Yes, but one of us was distinctly not conscious, and you have neglected to tell me what happened for so long. I assumed that was because you were in the dark the same as I. However, you weren't out cold like I was. So what happened?
Using my advantage here to go for deception.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know that something came in to help us.
okay. So that is a advantage roll for deception. You get a advantage. Well, you may take your advantage roll for insight,
I shall.
and
yeah,
you also
and my
get a
guidance.
D4 added to it if you want to use your
You
guidance.
do get it. Yeah,
Yep.
you do have guidance.
Yep, I'm gonna do both of those things. I'll let you roll first. Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
That's interesting.
That advantage completely.
Was that a 7 and a 2? Oof.
Yeah.
7 and a 2? Okay,
14 and 9.
14 and 9 altogether.
7 to deception though, so
fair.
have fun.
So a 14 and a 9. Okay, that's
14.
not gonna be easy for me to beat, but it's not impossible. Oh, you know, I think an 18 will do it. And that's
Yeah,
without
that's-
the guidance. You know what? I'm curious. What would the guidance have been? How much better do I know that she's lying to me?
You're gonna use
Uh,
it just to make double make sure.
Yep, I am. 21. So,
Ooh. Oof.
21. You see right through this deception, through this lie.
I will stop on my heels, reach forward, and grab your arm very forcefully.
Ooh, ooh,
Fight.
Oh, bring it on. I'm ready. Bring it on. If you want to mess with
I didn't actually mean it.
This was not the fight you guys meant.
Saf, I know you better than that. I'm sorry to say, your deceptions don't work on me. And after all the sass that you give me about constantly being reckless and my rebel rousing and my getting into trouble and my new trials at the circus, and you've been lying to me about this whole time? Saf,
Saf.
what could be so bad that you're not willing to tell me? You know that I'll love you regardless. What is so bad about being honest with me?
Saf kind of rips her hand out of her grasp and turns back. She's about to say something harsh, but catches herself and the cost of protecting you is never going to be too great. There's a difference between doing something reckless for the sake of protecting those you love and because you want to have fun.
You think I do what I do for fun? And regardless, I do what I do for other people. I always have. I do it either for their joy or to elevate their cause. It's what I do my things for. But I have never felt the need to lie to you about it. I have never had to hide what I have done from you. What have you done, Saf? Just all I want is honesty, because I thought that's what you'd given me for years. I thought that if nothing else, we protected each other, we were honest, and we were there for each other. And now one of my core fundamental ideas that I've been functioning on is wrong. What have you been lying to me about?
I did it to protect you.
That's not good enough. I need you to be honest with me.
That thing that you saw, the lightning that took all of those monsters away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but it offered help to both of us in a time when we needed it most. And in return, it asked if I will belong to it now. And I had to agree, because I could not lose you too. This was the only way to make sure that you're not going to follow Mom and Dad. And then you went silent for years after, and then we were trying to simply survive from night to night, and then when you got your abilities, I really thought that we were finally going to be able to be safe, that I don't need this anymore. The voice doesn't leave. And I'm sorry I've been lying to you. I was not born with the same powers you have. Mine are unnatural, twisted, of a different kind. Yours bring joy while mine bring pain. And I did not want to spread this onto you.
As you say that, I'm going to step forward and take your hand very, very softly in mine. And hold it up to me. Sav, that's all I've ever wanted. We've had to do a lot of difficult things in our life to get by. And I don't know if you thought I was going to hold this against you, but you were put in an impossible situation with an impossible choice that you as a child were afraid of. I don't know if you thought I'd be mad at you for that. And I'm sorry if I made you think that. I love you regardless. This changes nothing. This just means that now we have a problem to solve. And if there's one thing that I have confidence in, it's our ability to solve problems. I just wish you had told me about this before.
The moment you say that, Daff reaches up and just hugs you as tightly as she can, and just whispers, "This is exactly what I was afraid of. You cannot fight this. We cannot fight this. I need you to promise me that no matter what, you're gonna make sure you're safe. This was for you. I need you. I need you to forget that you know this. I need you to forget all about this. I need to just return to the way things were before this. We have other problems to solve. This is not one of them. This is too big. Too strong."
For now. I'll leave it be. For your sake.
Serenity, please. Never.
Okay. If you want me to roll deception, I will. Fully lying. Fully lying through my teeth.
That's so funny. Okay.
So if you're lying, and would you like to roll a deception check?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Insight! Ah!
So you will need to roll an insight to see whether you believe your sister or not.
Let's see. What did you get?
Actually,
Would you... What was it? Oh.
It was close to a natural one. It may as well have been.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, but I have a +6 to deception. I can't roll lower. But I will roll.
Yeah,
Let's see.
if you
Where's
wanted
that
to
one? They're
redeem
removing
one, it would be fantastic to redeem that right now. Anyway.
So... Yeah, that's a 21 from me.
21.
She has never been more sincere in her life.
I would never lie to you, Saf. I would never.
She's never lied to you up to this point. She's always
Yeah.
been honest with you.
Yeah, and seeing how quickly she agreed to just, like, not do this, knowing that Serenity is the never one to shy from a fight, she's actually kind of, like, pleasantly surprised. Thank you. No.
I would do anything for you, Saf. And if this is the ask, I'll play along.
Question: How can the Corvus and I hear any of this conversation?
How far away did you guys want to make this conversation? Because I will give you a perception check, but depending on how far away they say, will change the difficulty and whether,
Well, there was definitely a point where they stopped, right? Cause
They did stop.
her arm.
She grabbed her arm, so there would be a little bit further distance.
Yeah, but you guys,
And
I'm
then they
assuming, would have
hugged.
stopped. But I'm
Yeah.
assuming if you guys had heard us talking and our voices growing more distant, you would have stopped too. So.
I wasn't trying to specifically listen, and I'm just curious if I caught any of it.
So how far away did you want to be back in the first place?
I would say probably like 30 feet, close enough that they could get there in a few seconds if they needed, but far enough that they're probably not listening in.
That makes sense.
So I will give you, so go ahead and roll a perception check based on that number.
Woohoo! 24.
Nice.
Wow. Actually, well, because you were, what is your active perception?
My passive perception is 16.
16.
FYI,
I will
Corvus
say-
isn't gonna listen in because
Not at
that's
all?
impolite. Yeah,
Yeah.
eavesdropping is rude.
Aw.
To Corvus.
So you did hear her, you did hear a tiny bit when she kind of raised her voice just a little bit. And that was the part where she grabbed her arm and kind of yanked her back. And other than that, you didn't hear much.
Gotcha.
else.
Yeah, I wasn't super trying to listen, but hearing them sort of fight a little bit, I'll just turn to Corvus and say, "It is very sad to me when people so close feel the need to lie and fight with each other." And placing an arm on his shoulder, "Luckily, I never have to worry about that with you, brother."
Corvus puts a hand around his arm around his other shoulder, and it's just like, "Never, brother." As they just like continue on.
Walking like arm in arm shoulders.
So this conversation happened about 2 hours into the 4-hour walk back, correct? So at this point, because so 3 o'clock, 4, 5. Actually, it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sun you can see is just above the line of the dark. In the distance.
Love that for us.
As that's happening, Corvus is gonna. As we're walking, Corvus is gonna kind of like, as they separate, look at Lex's hand and just be like, "Does it hurt?"
You should know, just as I do, that the fire without never burns as bright as the fire within.
That was a good line, Lex. Page 351, paragraph 2.
No response.
Nope, I'm just nodding. Yep,
Okay.
quoted scripture.
All right. Anything from you two in the back? For as the sun is beginning to approach the darkness. Sun begins to go closer to the edge, and the last bit of light blinks out.
As the light starts to descend, I would make sure that Lex and I have closed the gap.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys
and-
would want to be. You guys would naturally probably get a little bit closer
Yeah.
to each other,
And
probably within 15 paces or so.
Corvus isn't going to say anything, but he's going to look back at Serenity and Saf, with his eyes kind of landing on Serenity, and just like an eyebrow raise to see if she's all good, but like he doesn't say anything.
As she notices you do that, you kind of just see her raise an eyebrow at you and kind of a smirk growing that if you knew her well enough as her, we might be getting into some shit look.
Okay. Corvus is gonna just take that as that's a good, and he's gonna just be like,
So what Saf just saw is Corvus turning around, raising an eyebrow at Serenity, Serenity raising an eyebrow back at him, and then Corvus turning around. She kind of looks at her, and she's like, "Did I miss? Are you two?" Serenity.
What?
I'm gonna ask him if you're not gonna answer.
He seems to listen to me. I appreciate him.
Oh. Well, he better listen well. Because if you mess up, we're gonna have a problem.
"How loud? How loud is this?"
Very quiet. More so.
Okay. I was about to say Corvus would have been like, "I have great hearing."
He's very nice.
Okay.
And he's very kind. So I'm spending some time with him. He's nice.
Okay. She kind of hugs you across the shoulder and says it loud enough for Corvus to hear. "You better have good hearing. I'm watching your back."
Corvus is just like, Corvus is like, "Excellent, and I'll watch yours."
I love it
As
so
the
much.
sun descends and goes into darkness, you all are now. It's dark. You do not hear anything except for the wind through the trees in the distance. But you can definitely feel the air is starting to get a little bit cooler as night has descended. Even prematurely for your world, because there's about a 15-degree mark that the darkness surrounding your entire island chain area prohibits light from going through. And as you all continue walking, an hour passes, and you off in the distance.
How long? How much time is left till we hit town when night descends?
About an hour. There's about 2 hours until you get to town.
2 hours till town and night descends. Cool.
Yes. That would be about right. And so as you're walking, you've been walking about an hour. You begin to see off in the distance some of the lights from the city, because the city's quite big, and you can make out the just on the horizon the large watchtowers for the city, and a couple of the larger buildings just come over the top of a small hill, and you can see it off in the distance. It's about an hour hike still.
Corvus will just be like, even though all of us can see it, hark! Look! The town has come in sight. We are close, sweet friends, but best keep our wits about us. Night has fallen.
Kind of giving a glance of serenity from this line with the eyes of like, really? she looks there at the team and is like, let's keep up the pace. We don't want company.
I need I know what Lex's is, but what is everyone else's passive perception?
11.
Massive. Huge.
10.
Same!
10 and 16. With your passive perception of 16, Lex, you hear movement up ahead on the path, but you can't see anything. It's outside of your range of sight.
Hearing the movement, I will continue walking, but whisper loud enough that hopefully my companions can hear me. Something up ahead.
And you are all human, correct?
I am, yes.
I'm an elf. Or I'm a tiefling.
Hi, elf.
Yeah,
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
High elf.
Yeah.
half high elf.
So those with dark vision, it is outside of your range because your range is 60 feet.
Cool.
But you did hear something up ahead.
With Lex saying that, Corvus will pull out his quarterstaff and start using it as a walking stick.
Okay. As you begin to walk, you hear almost a conversation come out of the darkness, and further up ahead at 60 feet, you see two gentlemen sitting on like almost like a makeshift chair. They're kind of sitting there, and they're both in heavy armor at 60 feet, because some of you can see in the darkness, a couple of you cannot. Or one of you cannot anyway. You see them fully armed, and they are in armor with a red cloak over their back.
I'm assuming the same red cloak and armor that we saw in the city previously.
Same red cloak and same armor that you had seen before.
Is there any visible iconography of Hoar?
Yeah, is it our red cloak? Like, that we're familiar with?
At this distance, it would be hard to make out. You would probably have to get closer. But as you step into it, they both look into the 60-foot range. They both look in your direction. Who goes there?
Corvus is going to walk up and just be like, "It is I, Corvus, with his companions, Lex, Saf, and serenity. From the
And
Church of
then
Hoa.
from at that moment, a very large, the two people, or the three people that can see it, watch as the person takes a lantern that is completely hooded and you could not see it before, and opens it in your direction, and it is a spotlight pointed in your direction.
That is not necessary.
And it kind of lifts in the air as you all they appear human, or elf. One's not. Kind of looking. Approach.
Takes 3 steps forward and stops and is just like, meet us halfway, brother. It is hard to see you. I have human eyes.
In response to them doing that thing, I will just lift my hands and let me see if I still have it.
Oh, do you have
Yes,
light?
I do. I do have light as a cantrip.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to cast
Good.
light. So snap, and a light will come, illuminating them as well. Say, there's no need for the lantern. All shall be in the light.
Excellent. Nice.
They both
Lex.
stand. They both stand and are looking at you. Come closer.
I will go to stand next to Corvus and say, as my companion stated, we have moved as far as we will.
One of them goes to reach for their sword, and is looking. The one that has the lantern and is looking. His other friend also reaches for his sword. Come forward, or else.
I am not in the habit of listening to threats from strangers. We are on church business, and I will not move.
At that, Corvus slams his quarterstaff for effect.
You just see Serenity
As-
look at Staff with wide eyes.
It kind of it had like a slight smirk and it's like, and they say we're the troublemakers.
Oh no, we're definitely the trouble.
Yeah, I just don't want to walk into an ambush.
Yeah, same. If they want to,
Yeah, you gotta make
they
a point
can,
there.
they can come to us, fam. These two
We
just
are
very
on
stubborn.
watch at our post. You will approach, or you will turn around and leave.
A question. These roads are not normally guarded, correct?
No, they are not normally
fair.
guarded.
Ah.
What's called? At that though, Corvus is going to look at Lex and just be like, "Oh, he's not going to look. He's going to maintain eye contact so as to not break their team look, essentially."
Mhm.
And he's just going to say, "Lex, perhaps in the light of things, with the dragon attack, they have implemented much stricter defenses than typically normal."
Can I identify if they look like they're an official watch of some sort? Because in my brain, or I'll wait to say what I'm going to say until after my check comes through.
You got this. You got this.
I don't know what I'll need to roll.
Oh, so I was gonna say, well, you can roll a religious check.
Religion? Fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually, can I roll
can do it.
insight on what he said?
Yeah.
Because he said
I-
he's an official watcher.
Yes.
Yep.
Unofficial.
I rolled 14.
And I rolled 17 on the
17.
inside.
He seems to be completely on there. He is on watch.
Okay.
And you don't know of any watches that are especially out this far. Why would someone have a watch out this far, except for what Corvus had said? Kind of makes sense, but they could be official. You at this distance, because he has the light kind of shining at you, you really can't make out anything past him because he's got the light pointing at you. So you can't really see any markings or anything. He has the same armor that you saw before, and the red cloak that you assume that it's the same type of group, but
I will lean down towards Corvus. And how far are Saf and Serenity behind us?
right behind you.
Right
Yeah,
behind you.
they're
Okay,
being
so they'll hear this too. I am cautious, as especially in times of crisis. Roads such as these are rife for brigands and highwaymen. And I do not know of any official watch that has or would be set by the city. I feel that all of their personnel would be better served helping those in need inside the walls.
So knowing what you know about your own world,
Yeah.
It's nighttime.
Right.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Fair.
It would be the official. Yeah.
There are you usually take cover at night. Usually, most everybody just runs indoors for nighttime, because bad things come out in the dark. And there are two men standing, about an hour outside of town on a road.
Yeah.
It seems plausible that this could just be their job.
Yeah, I'm still suspicious of an ambush.
I'm always suspicious of
Max
an
is fully
ambush.
thinking
You're
that
right,
there's
and
there's
also-
people like on the sides of the roads that when we go forward are going to jump us. But that's just him being paranoid.
You see, it's that, and it's also the fact that what would they be guarding here? Because they would not be guarding the city so far away.
What
Also,
would they be
there's-
guarding that they can't have us walk for 10 feet? They can't
Exactly.
walk 10 feet forward.
I think that's just them being petty.
Well,
Power trip much?
I'm going to roll a petty roll.
Ah.
Just a d20.
Uh-huh.
Step
lower high.
forward or leave.
Hey guys, real quick, out of character, I have cause fear as a spell. If we
So,
want to fuck around with them a bit.
could people see my
I
petty
booger
roll?
Yeah, I saw the
your
petty roll. Uh-huh.
We got a natural
Booger-
1 petty roll.
Our first time commenter, Booger Whistle. Yeah, that is Booger Whistle. That is actually my brother.
Ooh.
Said shoot the light.
Well, luckily, I rolled a nat 1 on my petty roll, so I think that means that I'm going to be exceptionally petty.
Oh,
and so you're
no.
gonna say. So yeah, Corvus is just he says what he says, and it's just kind of waiting for Lex's opinion on the matter.
I'm very tempted to shoot the light.
What are you doing?
Do it.
I see no reason to why I should walk forward and you cannot. If you are truly a watch, you can inspect us where we stand.
You see, because the light is up, you see it kind of, and you notice that it kind of moves just a moment. Fine. He will come inspect you. I will not leave my post.
That
And
sounds
the other
reasonable.
one comes out and into the light, and is
What do we
approaching
see?
you.
Yeah,
So
what is it?
as he approaches, as he comes, kind of the glare of the light, he passes through the glare. As he approaches, you do see he has a clasp around his neck where his cloak is is holding together, and it is the symbol of Hoar with the hand and the coin with the one
Amazing.
face, and
same as the ones we're wearing.
same as the ones you're wearing. And he has his sword drawn, and he is in full armor. Kind of a medium plate, not full plate, but he's wearing plate.
Cool.
As he approaches, and he kind of at sword distance, he kind of weapons.
I will.
Oh no, you first, Lex.
Oh, I'll just hold out my mace towards him.
Any others?
Corvus
Let me-
holds his staff and just points to his glaive on the back, and he's like, "That is not drawn until necessary." And he's like, "But brother, relax. As you can see," and he points to his own iconography. "We are but children of Hoara as well."
And he looks at you both. He almost looks like he's taken back, and a recognition washes over him.
Oh yeah, it's been a month.
Ah,
Oh. Yeah.
No, it has not been a month. He turns and begins to run and says, "They are the ones with the book. Kill them now."
Oh, darling, where are you running?
And I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Oh,
my God, let's go!
As he runs away. And Paige, can you drop us 1 second before you do? Drop us into a
Battle map. You let me know when you're ready.
hold on. Let me swap it over here.
Ooh.
All right, so you can swap it over now.
All right, here we go. Battle map time.
We're
baby.
going into battle, everybody.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I need everyone's initiative. Wait,
initiative got it.
here's a sheet.
Ooh.
It's not my sheet, but it is a sheet.
I'm glad people rolled better than me.
What'd you roll?
Let's see.
8.
Oh, fair.
All right, bad guys.
Wait, why did you roll initiative twice?
I accidentally tapped it twice. The 8 is the real one. That was the first one.
Gotcha.
All right, so above 20, none of you.
Nope.
Nope.
15
'Tis I.
is
Everybody! Everybody else!
Got 16.
18.
Saf.
Fuck yeah.
And 18, wait, why do I not see an 18? Did it not pop up on our chat?
It should have. Have all my other rolls been coming through so far today?
I haven't seen any.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, have they?
Oh, I've had Safs. I haven't had.
Oh, you're
Serenities.
right. I wonder.
Yeah, they're not popping up.
Huh.
I see your initiative roll in Beyond D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
D&D Beyond,
in
though.
what's called D&D Beyond. Yeah.
I don't know why it's not. Oh, I'm using a different laptop. I bet I haven't. Because this is my work laptop that I have to use because my main computer is for OBS. So I bet I just haven't set it up.
You just didn't put beyond 20 on there.
Yep.
Okay, so, and then Lex, what did you got an 8?
Yep.
And Corvus got a 15.
What was his final words? Because he's dying after this.
As he turns and runs, he says, "They are the ones that have the book. Kill them."
Right, 'cause didn't we kind of get sent back in time a little bit?
No, we landed in the same moment we left.
Well, maybe not exactly the same moment, but
Yeah, because the crater wasn't there.
Ledem said he'd get us as close as he could.
Yeah.
But we don't
and-
have the book, guys. That's the thing.
I know
Yeah,
you
because we
don't,
gave it away. But the thing is that
Well,
apparently
yeah,
it's
what's
still a
good?
problem for the church.
Yeah.
Golly.
but,
yeah, we gave it away,
What were people
and-
told, and what happened?
Yeah, and there was a dragon attack. As he, oh well, can I say something before, we
No,
start?
because he turns and runs, and that is going to
The
bring up
start of initiative.
And I'll start initiative. Cool.
Yeah,
Very
that'll
well.
start initiative. So that will bring up. Okay, so Serenity, you are up first. What would you like to do?
All right.
Kick their ass, hon.
I got this. I'm gonna step just to the side quite a bit. I just want good view of both of them, please. And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Oh my god, please don't kill them.
No, I shouldn't kill them. I'm gonna do 2 at the far one and 1 at the close one, assuming that you guys have got the close one handled. So, let me see.
I haven't seen Serenity move, but once she does, I'm gonna say something.
Fair. I get to roll 3 attacks. First one is a 25.
Holy Kentucky
25
mushroom.
hits.
Second one
Nice.
is an 11. I'm going to assume not.
11 does not hit.
And the last one is a 12.
That one also does not hit.
Okay, so I'll get 1 on the far one. I'll
We're okay.
take it. That's 7 damage. 7 fire.
Oof.
Lighten
7
him
fire damage.
Lighten him on fire.
Light him up.
As that hits, Corvus is gonna be like, "Wait! Do not kill them. They have done nothing to us."
I shall be silent.
I believe it is my turn next.
It is, Saf's turn is next.
Great. Hearing what Corvus said, Saf also just takes 2 steps to the side and goes, "Yeah, only called to kill us. I think too many have tried. I'm gonna go Eldritch Blast the guy.
Nice.
Which one?
The far dude.
Gotcha.
Nice. We'll take that one. We got him.
15.
Hold on a second.
It was almost at a nat 20.
Oh no!
no.
But hey, 15 ain't bad. In theory.
So
15.
15 misses.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
not good.
So bolt of lightning extends its way out of her hand, and it hits right in front of, aiming right in front of him to kind of trying to stop him from running at least.
And it hits it, but he doesn't seem to be stopped. And with that, it is now stepping out of the woods off to
Oh.
your side. You see a man standing there. And as he goes 5, 10, 15, 20. He looks at let's see. Well, you just hurt his dude. He looks at Serenity.
Hi.
And he immediately begins casting a spell. And
Oh no, you don't.
we are going to do
My AC ain't high.
well,
It'll be a saving throw of some kind, I suspect.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I ask, is this a man once they've stepped out? Is this someone Lex and I recognize?
You do not recognize him at all
Got it.
from any
Did I-
sort of church thing. And
He
he
was not
points
at the
directly
potluck.
as a small mote of light comes flying directly at you and explodes at your feet. I need a dex saving throw.
Okay. I'm good at those. Yeah, not when you roll in that one, you don't.
Oh no!
Cool. This is gonna go great.
Cool.
I love this. This is great.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Ooh,
That's what we like to hear.
we love
That
that.
is what we like to hear. That means you know it's gonna be spicy.
What did you do, Kristen?
16 points of damage as a fireball erupts all over you. Does not hit any of your friends. It's the edge of it goes out.
That's over half my HP. That's cool. In response, as I'm coated in fire, you just see me go, "Oh, I bet you I can do one better." And I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. It's a reaction that I have.
Oh.
Nice.
We both got Hellish Rebuke. Fuck him up.
Dex save, please. I can do you one better.
That is a 12.
No, I needed a 14 or above. They're gonna take 15 points of fire damage back.
You said you were gonna do one better, Paige, but you did 1 point worse.
God damn it. Flips table.
Table flip. Okay, you just saw her take a fireball to the feet. Not to the face, but to your feet. And that will bring up Corvus.
So Corvus is, after seeing Saf shoot, even though he just said, "Wait, don't kill them." He's gonna turn around and like glare at her and just be like, "Murder without cause is not Hoa's way." This guy steps out, fireballs, and Corvus is just like turns to this other guy, and his eyes narrow, and he's just like, "Never mind." Corvus is going to look at Lex as he runs past and just be like, "I will leave the subjugation to the other two to you." And he runs at this man.
Okay.
And he is going to... I have a quarterstaff. Does quarterstaffs have reach? I forget. No, I don't think they do.
No.
So I'm just going to walk up. And I am going to... Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to, I'm going to, like, jog up and then come to a slow walk. And point my quarterstaff at this man and bonus action compelled duel.
Nice.
Cast my spell. And I'm just going to be like... Face me, villain. And he's gonna have to roll a wisdom saving throw, please. Which I suspect he'll be high at. But...
That is a 18.
Yep, he'll save. What happens?
I don't know what happens. What is the?
So he saves. He saves.
Okay, so nothing happens.
Cool.
Nothing happens to him.
Because I attempt to on a failed save, the creature's drawn to me. Cool. What does his facial expressions look like? Does he say anything?
He does not. He just kind of looks at you, and he almost looks down at you, like
In a condescending way?
in a very condescending way.
Motherfucker!
Like almost like he almost looks down his nose at you, and is just kind of like,
Oh,
Really?
no, you don't.
Corvus just kind of like cracks his neck, and he's just like, "Very well." And he'll approach, and I will. I'm gonna full action attack him with my quarterstaff, non-lethal damage. I will first see if I can hit. 17.
17 does hit.
Nice.
This is single-handed because I've got my shield. Non-lethal. So one-handed is 10.
10 points. Okay.
As he's just gonna like walk up and just kind of feint a jab and then crack him in the side.
All right, and that is going to be the end of your turn, unless you're doing anything else.
After that, he's just gonna scream out, "No one dies until Lex calls it."
You know what? Valid. I love that.
All right, so with that, it is now the other guy's
Oh,
turn.
it's my turn. Wait.
No.
You're
No,
an
that's-
8, dude.
Oh, I saw that. You were right above me.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5.
But yeah,
This guy
all
is
of you
gonna
would have
run up
heard
to here.
"Murder without cause is not Hoa's way."
Yep.
And is going to he's basically dropping the lantern on the ground and pulls a bow out as he's running towards, and he takes aim at you, Lex. Takes aim
shit.
and fires.
All right.
Miss.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh,
Fuck
that'll hit.
off.
Oh, silver
That's-
bombs! Oh no, you've already used reaction.
I did use my reaction.
Already used a reaction.
Motherfucker.
That was a natural 20.
Oof.
So this is a long bow.
Listen, to be exact, we were excited about fighting because we wanted to kick somebody's ass, not the other way around.
You're right.
This is
Fine with
reverse.
They haven't
I'm
done
okay.
anything yet.
So Lex, take 13 points of damage as an arrow slams into
Brutal.
your shoulder, and you kind of take a step back. And he yells, "Drop your weapons or die." And with that, his friend that is 5, 10, 15, who is going to go save his boss.
He's going to stop, just 10 feet away.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I do that with? Yeah, I can with a quarterstaff. Wait, can I reach?
No,
Within 5
quarterstaff is 5
when a
feet.
creature- Cool. Never mind. I don't
You-
have my glaive out. Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
I've
you don't have your.
I've purposely nerfed myself to start with.
Yes, you purposely nerfed yourself.
But I still
And
get to
he
get
is-
to attack with an opportunity though, because he has entered my range now.
Yes.
And I still have the other stuff.
So you do get to it. You can use your reaction now if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction now to attack. As I see him,
Into your range.
that'll
So
hit.
yours will
with
go
a-
first. That will hit.
And then I'm going to once again non-lethal damage. One hand is 11.
Okay. So it's the same guy. Okay. And he will then strike the first one. The first one bounces off the side of your shoulder and misses.
I am also wielding a shield, so.
And the second one will connect with a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Go. For 11 points of damage.
Corvus gonna like. As I take a look.
And he, as his second swing comes down, he will lift his hand and he will gesture with his hand to come forward.
Oh, there's
Oh.
more.
And,
Send the rest.
Bring it,
Send the rest.
and two
bring him in,
more
bitch.
enter the fray. Let me put them on there. You see an archer that is sitting in the woods he stands up with a bow drawn. And the other one will come straight at Saf.
Oh, darling, you gonna shoot me? Well, let's see what happens, bitch. Bring it on. Come on.
30.
I knew I was right to
Um,
fear an ambush.
They were
Yeah,
sitting in
you
the
were
woods
right.
waiting. So the bow is going to be a 12 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Misses
Nice.
as
I'm hoping for it to hit.
an arrow goes flying right over your head. And the other one runs up, is in your face, and is
Oh.
going to take a swing.
You want to dance, hun?
That is a 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yes.
With a
Yes,
long
they
sword.
do.
9 points of damage.
Okay, as a reaction, hellish rebuke, please.
Hellish rebuke.
So we need dex save from the
Dex
motherfucker.
save from the jack. He fails. He really failed.
So, let me roll damage real quick first, and then I shall describe what happens because that will be 2d6. Or should I upcast? You know what? Let me upcast this. We're here having fun. 27!
Look.
Ooh, nice.
27 fire damage, bitch!
Holy shit!
Holy
Yes.
shit.
I rolled 2 10s! Oh my god!
That's fantastic.
Oh,
As he hits you, goes
so
to hit you.
seeing the arrow fly overhead, Saf turns around and sees and before she can react, she gets a cut. She's like, "Oh, that was a mistake." And her eyes go dark as the ground beneath him splits into dark flames that just completely infuse him.
Oh, that was cool. That was spicy.
Very
Beautiful.
cool. And as he takes the damage, You notice that he is hurt really bad.
Really? Gee, what do you expect?
Yeah, that definitely took a number of his hit points. All right, that will bring up Lex.
Fantastic. Seeing this erupt into chaos, and especially after the arrow buries itself into my gut, Lex will sort of stumble back a bit before striding forward. Let's see if I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to stand next to him.
Wait. Is it Lex's turn? Because I thought, because like after the enemy. Okay, sorry. I
It
just
is
wanted to make
Lex's
sure.
turn. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
at the bottom
I'm
of the
Lex in the turn order.
No, I know.
suspect-
Okay.
And to the man who said, stop, drop your weapons, I will just look at him bleeding from my gut and say, you disgust me, and cast inflict wounds on him.
Woo! Saucy!
And turning, as I'm casting inflict wounds, I will turn towards Corvus and say, keep one alive. That is 16.
16 barely hits him.
Beautiful. So yes, I told Corvus to keep one alive.
Keep one alive, huh?
Do moderate amount of damage. 11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, Lex is specifically pissed because they're imitating acolytes of Hoar and doing evil, which he considers a grave crime.
That could be considered a grave crime. Maybe. If they were, we'll see what happens. That will bring up top of the round, Serenity.
All right.
Talk him up.
Let's go. I am going to step just to the side a little bit. As I do, I'm going to kind of see the one through the trees and just, I see you. And I'm going to cast Firebolt, but I'm going to use one of my sorcerer things, and I'm going to do a twin spell, and also hit the one in front of Saf.
Yes!
So, let's see how this goes.
Steal kill like a boss. Let's
Hold
go.
on.
How about a nat 20 for one of them?
Well,
Oh,
hold on
beautiful.
before you roll.
Oh, okay.
The person that stepped out from that is standing in front of Corvus, as he is standing in front of you, he kind of notices
Is he gonna
you
fucking
cast a
counter spell?
and he goes no, and your spell ends.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
And I can't counterspell. I don't have... Okay.
You are
No,
not
that's
quite
good.
high enough.
Burn him. We gotta burn those slots. That's good. That's good.
Well, thankfully,
So reaction
Firebolt
wasted,
is
so-
only a cantrip, so I don't feel that
Yeah.
bad. I only wasted a sorcery point. I'll survive. And with that, I'm just gonna kind of look at that guy just like, I see.
Yeah, that's hilarious. He was good. He counterspelled a cantrip. Get fucked. That man
No,
shit.
he did not realize. He did not. Just was stopping the magic. That's all he was doing.
Yeah, and that's fine. We take that as a W. That's a W.
Anything else you're doing?
That is all I can do. So, nope.
Okay,
That's it.
that's gonna bring up Saf. Your turn.
So here's the deal. First thing I'm gonna do is I have healing light. That I'm
Nice.
gonna use 2d6 to go ahead and heal Serenity. Let's make it 3d6. You got hurt pretty bad, so let's make it 3d6. It does not let me roll it here. Oh wait, no, it does. Do you? Let me just roll it in the. That will be 3d6. For
Wow.
10.
Wow.
Fantastic.
How much damage did you take, Paige?
I took 16, so I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down
Brutal.
6 now.
Yeah,
Doing
So
great.
while the dude
three
is
of my
actively
dice were
on fire,
on that
Yeah.
on the fireball.
so
Yeah.
while the dude is actively on fire, Saf actually turns around Serenity and extends her arms, literally just taking some of the life force from him and putting it and directing it to Serenity to heal her up. And
Oh,
while that dude is
God.
on fire, I'm gonna go ahead and risk an attack of opportunity and run my way. Lex, I apologize for this in advance, but I'm gonna run my way and position myself right over here. That should be 25 feet.
Why are you apologizing?
You're gonna find out in a second. I have a
you're
feeling.
You're gonna take some damage. As I just rolled another natural 20.
Oh
How
no!
much damage is talking here?
Wait, there's a new
Anybody?
reaction now. There's a reaction now.
Oh, you're
There is
so
a
right. There
reaction.
is a silvery barbs. I think that's well worth a silvery barbs.
It is definitely worth the silvery barbs.
Yes.
It's still gonna hit, but it's not going to be a critical.
And then
Thank
I'm gonna give the advantage to good old Corvus over there.
Okay.
There you go.
Aha!
You're gonna take
You
7
can-
points of damage, of slashing damage, as you
Okay.
begin
Okay.
to run away from him.
That is fine. We're fine.
As he kind of
I'm
just hits
almost
you on the
bloody
back
now.
as you run away.
Okay. So while running, she almost collapses, feeling the pain in her back, but she just keeps running. And as Saf is running, her fingertips begin to turn black, and it starts to extend all the way down to her palms and arms. And the moment she reaches and stands between all of the enemies, she slams her fists into the ground as I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Ooh.
What was the other
And
one was an
everybody-
ability, correct? The first one was an ability? It was an ability
This one is a
bonus?
spell. This one is a spell. So I need everybody within 5 feet of me to make a strength saving throw. They need to beat a 15, which is why Corvus, I am sorry.
Oh,
You got
you're
advantage
apologizing
now.
to me.
Yeah, I thought you were apologizing
Well,
to me for some
And
reason.
what's the DC?
15.
You got this.
What am I? Dex saving throw?
Strength.
Fail.
Strength.
Oh, I should be
That
able to
one
do that.
pass. So the 2 warriors passed, the mage did not.
Nice.
So strength saving
let's
throw.
go. So as Saf slams her fists into the ground, you hear bones cracking as she is starting to scream in pain as this like energy erupts from around her that starts to just that starts to tear through the flesh.
Oh, and Booger Whistle just gave a player an advantage. You
Ooh.
don't give it to your own sister for, as a DM? Come on, come on, Kelly. Yeah, give me a little bit of help here.
No,
All right.
don't listen to
So
her.
one
Don't
of
listen
you-
to
Don't
her.
do it, fam. Don't do it.
So Booger Whistle, who would you like to give that advantage to? Which player?
Also, that would be 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic.
Yep.
And is
is
it
it
half
hot?
for those that failed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Again, sorry.
For those that succeed, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. For those that succeed, it's half. Yeah.
Cool. Corvus is just like, what in Hoa?
Oh, so it'll be the next roll. So whoever
Okay.
rolls and goes next will get the.
Sounds good.
So that's. Well, you can also. So Kelly, you can actually choose if you would like to give it to a certain player. So it's fine. Either or. 20. Okay. That will bring up the mage's turn. The mage looks at you, Saf, as you did just kind of, and he kind of grins.
Give it a try, bitch. Give it a. Come on.
And
Don't say that.
what am I going to use on my list here?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I think he's gonna give it a try.
I think he's gonna
Hit me
do
with
just
your best
that.
try.
I think he's gonna do that too.
And
Hey, I'm excited to use Hellish Rebuke again. Bring it on.
Fair. It's a fun spell.
Oh, it's a great spell.
Mhm.
Very useful. I love that we both have it too.
I love that.
And he begins to cast a spell. And as he does, one second. Spells. Oops.
You got this? Let's see.
There it is. Come on.
I'm just hovering over my Hellish Rebuke button.
There. It was not. It was not. Oh, you won't get to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
Because it's only after an attack.
Oh, so he's not. Oh, got it. So that's not
Only
gonna be an
after
attack.
you do damage. Yes, it's not an attack.
Ooh, what
This
is it?
ought to
then? Do
be-
tell.
He is
Ooh.
going to.
It's gotta be nasty.
Banish.
Oh God.
Oh God!
That would be funny.
Takes out the holy water and stuff. Is like, oh shit.
No, he is going to. No, that's a 4th level spell. He doesn't quite have damage at a 4th level yet.
What does he have?
Something not
0 level
great.
spells. Only cantrips.
He is going to. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So he begins to cast, and he all of a sudden disappears. And a thunderous boom comes out. I need Saf,
cast
his
Thunderstep.
own guy, and Corvus to all make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck you! Oh, you dick! You like taking your own men into this too?
I'm rolling this with advantage that I was given from Saf.
Yep.
I was 15.
So I got.
Also, we
an
still have that
11.
player advantage, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So you two get to choose choose amongst yourself which one's gonna take it.
I got a 15, so I think I should be good.
I got an 11, but I've already rolled my advantage.
Can I give the DM disadvantage? No, you can only give me advantage though.
That is unfortunate. How dare.
See, Kelly, you're killing me here.
Thank you, buddy. You're the best.
See, my own brother loves you guys more than me.
We love him. We love him so much. He's
What the
great.
hell is
He's
this?
awesome.
All right, so what did you each roll?
I got an 11.
11. You failed.
15?
15 also fails.
Oof.
By 1.
Oof.
So that's
No good.
25 points of damage to each of you.
Whoa!
Thunderstep is 3d10 points of damage on a fail. And he moves 5 to there.
As that's a heavy hit.
That is
Corvus
his last level spell.
Oh
Corvus is
no.
bad now, and he is pissed.
Understandable. I'm assuming Saf just died, given that she has disappeared.
I'm just going to take a nap. She's like, I'll be back. Let me know when you've rested me.
No,
No, I'm
she's
sorry.
just
I'm back. I'm down. I'm out. I'm done. I'm down.
unconscious.
I am. Yeah, very much so. I had 16 hit points left.
Oh.
Oof.
So as you go unconscious and everyone around you sees, the one it is now Corvus's turn.
Oof.
Okay. So yeah, Corvus, blasted mad, and I see where he jumps to. Yes.
Yes, you can see where
He
he jumps.
shouts at Corvus is just like, God!
Hold on,
And
need to-
I am going to kind of like, because I suspect.
I think you're also pushed 10 feet, 5 feet back.
Am I?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, that's fine for me.
Hold on, wait a second. 3d10. Nope, it doesn't. It's not that. It's not Thunderstep. So
I'm fine if you want to do that mechanically, because Thunderstep is fun. That was sick.
It was incredible. What spell was that he used?
Thunderstep.
Thunderstep.
Understand? Yeah.
Thunderstep.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I don't have to move. I'm fine where I am.
Oh, but one use both soldier number 2. Yeah, you're fine where you're at. You don't have to move.
Amazing, cool. So Corvus is going
But
to
the dude
oh,
next to you, as the guy thundersteps away, you kind of just see armor, and it just kind of falls to the ground as he literally obliterates his friend.
Oh, okay. Corvus is just like, coward! And seeing his friend's dead body, he's just like, you are no acolyte of Hoa. You are a monster. He stands up and he drops his quarterstaff. And Lex and everyone else will start to hear as this is free action swap weapon basically, but with flavor. Corvus is just like drops his staff and with a releases his shield and he drops that so he loses 2 AC. My shield is off and my quarterstaff is off. And you just hear him start to say, violence will meet violence, and evil will pay back evil. But good will also come to those who do good. He pulls out his glaive and starts to rip off the bandages, and you see a shimmering, with Lex's light, a shimmering crimson blood red blade and a pristine white shaft that is very reminiscent to the color of the symbols of Hoa. And he places it beside him, looks to the fallen figure, companion of this wizard or caster.
And then you have to do the anime run.
Yeah, I'm about to. What's it called? And he's just like, rest in silence, brother. As he pretty much goes wide and comes running in. Sentinel is now available to me because I have my glaive.
Nice.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
So he's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20. And from here, he's able to hit now, yeah?
Yep.
And so he's gonna run up and just... and he is going to attack with his glaive. Actually, as I'm running, sorry, I'm just gonna quickly thematically change this. As he's running, he's gonna point to this guy, and he is going to bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Nice.
Nice.
And so, yeah, I magically mark this as my quarry, and I will deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever I hit it. As he's just like, you're mine. And Corvus is going to attack with his glaive as his main action.
Hit.
Fuck him up.
That is a 26, baby!
Beautiful.
And you will also have advantage, Corvus, for your next roll.
Very well. I will thank
Actually, I think
you.
it was before you
Ogre
roll.
whistle.
You can so you can use it now because it was actually before you rolled. Gave it to you.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
cool.
now saw it. So if
I-
you would like to, so you can take it now. For your,
No, that's fine. I'm gonna. Can I?
you
I
can
get
save it for the next roll.
So I'm going to do my damage. That'll be 13 slashing on the first strike,
Nice.
and then a d6 for my hunter's mark.
Okay. What's that damage?
Fuck him up.
6. So 13 plus 6 so far.
As your glaive comes down on his neck and literally slices him from neck through shoulder, and it
Ooh.
completely finds home all the way through as you decapitate his top half of his body.
And you just see Corvus standing over a split body. This, the blood, the color of the blood seeping into the blade of his glaive. It's like almost undistinguishable, as you just see droplets. And Corvus, a usually haha fellow, looks fucking terrifying right now. As he will, yeah. So he's there. That fucker's dead. And yeah, and he basically just strikes a really scary anime pose to finish.
There it
But he has started the dialogue, Lex.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
That will bring up soldiers' turns. This soldier that is standing next to you, Lex, is going to swap out his longbow for a longsword, and will take his 2 attacks at you.
Oof.
That will be a 15 to hit and a 13 to hit.
Both of those will miss.
Both miss. He swings out low, totally misses. Fine. And is the other one's going to come over here to get advantage on his attacks.
Oof.
Oh, that one missed. I'm not rolling that dice no more.
Good. Keep that.
Hey, please, I've got
Love
10
this.
health left. I don't want to take any damage.
Oh.
If you go down, man, I'm telling you, people are gonna die.
Yeah.
Both rolls, actually, all 4 rolls missed.
Fantastic. That
Oh.
18 AC coming in clutch.
And
Like,
then you see across the thing, you see this hunter take aim, and is going to cast Hunter's Mark on you.
All right.
And will then take aim at you, and that is a
So it's a ranger.
17 to hit, which
That
misses
will miss.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey, Kelly, it would be nice if I had another advantage here.
No,
I'm happy with
no,
this. I'm perfectly fine with this.
How about
That is
anyone
so
else out there
cool.
watching the show? Come on.
I absolutely love that. Corvus has just come and killed one guy, and Lex is just like, no one can touch me.
Thank you,
I
Fox,
have the
for
power
giving
of
the
God
DM
and
advantage
anime.
on my next roll.
No.
But that is the end of my turn. But I got Kelly gave another advantage to someone.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll take that.
Relax.
I love this
Nice.
this interaction stuff with all of our watchers.
I love this.
No,
This is so fun.
So that will bring up Lex's
Oh, thank
turn.
you.
Fantastic. So Lex, hearing Corvus recite his line, will stand up taller and just completely go dead calm. And just reciting as if he was in church will repeat in kind. Any who walk the red path of Hoar are free to seek retribution, but shall not pursue evil acts for evil's sake. As he makes a mace attack on this one right here.
And Serenity will also get the next advantage from Booger Whistle.
Thank you.
So I'm making an attack with my mace. Smack, smack, smack. That is a 16.
16 does hit.
Beautiful. That is only 7 damage.
7 damage.
And then
And
after making...
you were hitting the one that you originally said the words, right? Soldier 1.
this one right here. The one I hit before.
Yeah.
And then after smacking with him, I will thrust out my other hand and point at Saf on the ground and bonus action cast a 2nd level healing word.
Ooh. Oh, thank God.
So let me
Thank
roll
you.
that. Oh yeah, I'm the cleric. I can't just let somebody die.
Appreciate
it.
Haha. I would have killed
so
you
that
myself.
is
Thank you, Wolf. Thank
8
you very
healing
much.
damage.
Sometimes it's nice for the DM to get advantage too.
Gotta join in on the fun. Yeah.
How
So
much?
6,
How much?
8
how much
healing.
life? 8 healing. Okay.
Yep, you're back up.
You're back up.
Whew.
Thank you.
Well, you're still on the
okay.
ground, but kind of back up.
Ooh.
Great. Okay.
But it
that'll-
only makes it fair that everyone gets advantage on occasion. All right, so
And
that
that is
will
the end of my turn.
bring at the top of the round with Serenity.
Okay. I'm going to step. Ugh. How to help? I'm gonna step up next to Lex. Really, what I want is just to put myself between the archer and Saf.
Completely understandable.
And looking at the archer, I'm just gonna eyes on me, fucker. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt again. Now that the mage is dead and he's not gonna counterspell me, and I am gonna do that as a twinned spell as well, and hit the one that's flanking Lex for the second
Nice.
one.
Okay.
There it is.
So let's see how we do. First one is a 23 to hit.
And you also get advantage on that.
Great. Can I hold it for the second one in case the second one's bad?
You can hold it for the second one.
Great. I'll use it on the second one. So 23 for that one. I need it on the
23,
second
yeah.
one. Second one was 15. Now it's still 15. 23 and 15.
So the 23 is against her. The 15 is against him.
23 against the archer, because I know that's the first
Okay,
one.
so 23 hits.
Great.
The 15 does not hit.
Understandably so. So the archer's gonna take 4 points of damage. Cantrip, not high damage.
Okay.
But hopefully got his attention elsewhere.
That's the first time she's been hit.
Good.
And that will bring up Saf's turn.
Great.
As
how
you
we
are
gonna-
laying on the ground, you come to consciousness.
Okay. Back up. And she jumps up. I want to see how are we doing on hit points, everyone.
Good.
10. Corvus. Hit points.
5?
Okay, great. 5.
Bro,
No.
I'm all in always with Corvus.
Great. Okay. 2d6 healing light to Corvus. Because Lex, I'm sorry, but he's
no.
doing a little worse. And I can only choose one creature. 2d6 healing, and I cannot do this anymore. I had 5d6 total. I used 3 on Serenity before this. So, and that's my bonus action. So,
do you
the
wanna
moment
roll
she
it?
gets up, you get 2d6 healing. Let me just
do you want
roll
to
that.
roll
real quick.
it?
Yeah.
It's your spell.
I shall roll these. That would be 7.
Yeah, nice.
So as Serenity, as Saf gets up to her feet slowly, she's clearly still in pain, but she extends a hand and this push of energy. With it, she just goes, "Sorry," and then she gets up to her feet. And let's see, if we have an enemy right next to us. How convenient would that be? Am I gonna hit him? Am I gonna? Because you see, I have many options. Because I don't want to hit creatures again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead. That enemy that's right next to me, is it already hurt?
He is hurt.
This one,
Great.
yeah, I've hit him a couple times.
Toll the dead, bitch.
Hole in the dead, and that is a wisdom
Toll the
saving
dead.
throw,
That's
if I
a
recall.
15 whiz.
That is a fail. Holy crap.
Lovely. That is 1d12 damage, please.
Nice.
3. Ow. So as she gets up to her feet, she feels like these dark orbs of energy as she pushes them directly into the side of the enemy as the wounds begin to pull apart further.
Sounds good to me.
That was fucking wild, dude.
That will bring up the non-existent mage. He doesn't exist anymore. That will bring up Corvus.
Come on, buddy.
Corvus is just kills one, sees the nod, what's it called, the heal from Saf, and just give a nod, but doesn't say anything. His face is very focused. As he will then dash to here,
Nice.
and
So
They're
you
both in
move
my-
to there, right?
yeah,
Not
they're
dashing.
yeah. They move to there. They're both in my range. Who was the one that? What? No one's hit Lex, right?
None of these
They've all
guys have hit.
tried.
Yeah. Which was the last one to try and hit Lex?
The last one that hit Lex was the guy. So that it's this
To try and hit Lex.
guy here.
That's the guy who's about to die. I'm also what's it called? As I'm running, Corvus places a hand on him on his chest, as he lays on hands himself for 10.
Oh. I also forgot I had advantage on that roll.
And
It still didn't matter. Thank you for the advantage, though. It didn't matter. My rolls have been either really, really good or horrible.
Good. That's how the best stories show up.
It's either 20 or crap.
I'm fine with crap.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, that
And-
sounds good.
and as he's moving towards his spot, he says his next line. As very calmly. He doesn't even run. He basically walks. As he's just like, vengeance must be sought for all injustices, and all punishments must fit the crime. As he stares down this man as he kind of like comes square, and from his distance, he just like raises his glaive, and it's just, and yeah, he strikes. A 22.
22
Beautiful.
does hit.
He is going to 1d10 slashing that bitch. With 9 points.
Ooh.
9.
And he's going to reaction other end.
Actually, that is enough.
Okay, no, he's not.
That is enough, because that would have put him at he would have had if you would have done 2 less damage, you would have not killed it, but it was just enough.
Nice.
As Corvus, basically like an axe, just and he just looks at Lex and gives a nod.
That will take him out. Is that the end of your turn?
I believe that's the end of my turn.
All right. It is their turn. The one soldier is going to take
Or if you'll let me, can I free action look at this soldier after I just killed that guy and having killed the wizard in front of him as well? Can I intimidate?
what would you like to say?
I just want to, like, as I kill that guy, nod to Lex. Corvus is just gonna look and glare and just be like, surrender.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
I'm gonna roll this one with the advantage that I kept from Wolf earlier. And one more. That's a slutty 20.
Nice.
Well,
The way you say it every time, it's so funny.
we tied.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
And he looks at you and says, "Vengeance will be mine."
Wrong, brother. You started this, and vengeance will be Hoar's.
And he will swing at. He actually, you notice that he kind of looked off to the woods, and saw that you hit this archer in the woods, and is going to swing on you. And that will be a 16 to hit first, and a 15 to hit for the second.
I have a 12 AC, my friends. I have garbage.
That will be 4 points of damage for the first,
Cool.
and 8 points of damage for the second.
Okay. Okay.
My range.
And he kind of looks into the woods again as he swings down, almost making sure that she's okay in the wood.
Mm,
And then she is going to
Oh.
take aim at you because you did hit
Exploitable.
her.
let's go.
And
Mhm.
that is a 23 to hit.
You know what? Yeah, I think
Two
that
hits,
might
right.
do it.
And she
No,
hit
that's
you.
a miss, right?
Wait, do you have silvery barbs again?
I think I already used that as the reaction this turn. So I've only had
Oh, okay,
two
fair.
turns. One is Silvery Barbs, one is Hellish Rebuke.
Yep.
So that is going to be 9 points of damage from an arrow as it sinks into your shoulder.
Hey, I'm still standing. That's all that matters
Oh,
here.
And she knocks another arrow. And as she does, she kind of looks back, almost with a nod to the guy standing there, and turns and runs into the woods.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Can I take my turn before she gets too far away? Because I have ranged things.
How far is she
Well,
running?
It depends on her movement, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
20.
What's your range, buddy?
Yeah, how far is she running? How far is she from us?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She will be she running 30 feet.
Glorious. Let's go.
And she's
Wonderful.
running through the woods like there's nothing standing in her way.
Oh, fuck. Mobile feet.
Good.
Either
she's
that or yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is her terrain.
Well,
This is her terrain.
Yeah.
I'm going.
That will be the end of her turn, and it is now Lex's turn.
As she turns and runs, Lex will raise a hand and begin to chant. Revenge is sweetest when sharpened with irony. All attacks, all misdoings, and all those who've been wrong must be avenged. Hor has no enemies, and nigh do I. And will throw Sleep, which has a cast of range of 90 feet at second level.
Nice. Get her.
So that is going to be 7d8 worth of hit points. Do.
Get her, get her, get her.
She is barely in range. And how many hit points?
26.
26.
Is that enough?
Oh, she's down. Yeah, she's down. Let's go.
She is not down.
Dead.
Well-
You bug.
Don't worry. I got it.
Well,
I got
I'm
it.
also
I know
chasing
what to
her, so... Well, we want to keep her alive.
Right.
She had.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a little more-
If you would have, it's so close. It was so close.
tragic.
Can you up?
Very, very close.
Yeah, that was second level.
Okay. Dang.
And that will bring up Serenity. Your turn.
Great, let's go. I'm going to run up next to Lex, also chasing after, and kind of just look at him and be like, let me knock her down a couple of pegs for you. And I'm going to cast Firebolt, twinned yet again, but it's only a couple of cantrips. It shouldn't kill her. Just knock her down a bit for you.
Well, we know she at least has 26 health.
13 for the first hit and a 20 for the second.
13 misses. The 20 hits. But you have to choose a different target for the 20, correct?
Oh, you're so right, I do. Damn. Well, I guess I'll hit the one that's behind me.
And you get to roll a wild magic surge.
Okay! That's the first
great.
time we've had that so far. Okay. On the D100, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god.
What does this magic surge button do? I don't know. Let's push and find out.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see what's on the D100. This ought to be good. A 26. What is on my surge table for a 26? An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Nice.
So,
Good thing from
as you look at Serenity, and she feels this open, and she's looking at you, Lex, and you just see her with a very heavy sigh. Oh, will I know no peace? As I cast a second firebolt in the backwards direction at the guy behind me as the second target.
And how much damage is that?
That would be...
I would do the I was gonna say.
I don't
Try
know
not
if
to
I'm.
kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Like I said, these are cantrips. These are not
True.
big spells. That's why I was trying to knock her down just a little bit to hopefully give you better advantage for your
Okay.
sleep spell. But
That will be the end of your turn, unless you're doing anything else.
nope, that'd be
That's
it.
everything. Saf, your turn.
Is the guy in front of me down?
He is not.
No,
Ah,
he's
shit.
not.
How's he looking?
Hurt, but not. I mean, he looks a little hurt, quite hurt actually.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Definitely seen better
Do
days.
it.
Get
Kill
him.
him.
Well, if
I mean, if
here's
you want me
my
to do
thought.
it, I'll do
is
it.
he really cares about this lady in the woods? So if we get the lady in the woods, we have leverage.
That's very true.
So you're saying is I shouldn't kill him?
We should keep both of them alive.
What's called Lex did say keep one alive.
Yeah, and here's the thing. There's really no pull punch mechanic for warlocks.
Right,
but I'm
right.
gonna try. Go ahead and pull the dead the fucker. 15
That can
wisdom
be
save.
really. That can end up being really strong.
Did he save? Did he save?
What's the save?
15 wisdom.
15 wisdom. 19.
Yep,
Oh, he did
that's
save.
the-
So half. Half damage? Is Toll the Dead
wait.
half
No,
damage?
Toll the Dead is no damage.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, no.
so-
They save.
yeah, so
No damage.
Oh, yeah.
target must- if the target is missing any of it, doesn't really say it here.
Yeah, it's no damage if
Yeah.
they save.
Yeah.
Okay,
if it
perfect.
doesn't say
But
anything,
but that's enough to keep him kind of engaged in the situation. So as 2 more orbs show up, Seth is trying to attack him, but the entire time she's focusing on like keeping his attention here, trying to keep him focused on her so he would not be attacking anyone else.
All right.
Which
Corvus.
is gonna fuck me, and I know it, but wait! Ha! One more thing! I forgot! I have one more spell slot left. In the first spell, I'm gonna go ahead and hex the dude.
Is
Didn't you just
Hex
not
a
the spell?
Yeah, no, I have one more. I have one. It's a bonus action, and I have one more first level spell slot.
Okay. But the other one is no, this cantrip. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, yeah. Toll the Dead is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Toll the Dead
yeah,
is
because
cantrip.
Total Dead is a cantrip. So, but actually,
Do it.
yeah, I'm gonna do it. At first, I was like, maybe I should put the hex on the bitch that's running away, but no, that's okay. I'm putting hex on the guy.
Wolf, have a great night. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So what is this? So it's a saving throw.
No, it's not a saving throw. It's for the future
Okay,
turn.
for the
If I get to damage him, I get to add a d6. So.
Oh, nice.
Gives inspiration to Paige.
Oh,
Yay!
it gave inspiration to me. Oh, me.
Oh,
and
one
Frank.
for everybody before they leave.
Oh,
What
Thank
a
you so
hero.
much.
What an absolute hero.
Absolute giga hero. Okay. So Corvus?
welcome, Mr. Hotley.
And
Yeah,
gave
well,
advantage to the DM. We like that less.
We do like that.
Oh,
do
and
like-
advantage
We do like
to
that
me.
less.
Thank
do
you,
like
Wolf. I also love you. You guys are awesome.
So
Okay.
Corvus' turn?
Yes, Corvus' turn.
Corvus will, after this exchange with this guy, see Saf cast some magic. He will just step up and very calmly just swing his glaive. And he's going to roll to attack.
Okay.
Will that hit?
What was the
19.
19?
It was a 19.
Does hit, and as the glaive goes down, off in the distance, you see a small little bunny
Ooh.
hop across the road.
Corvus doesn't notice it at all.
I probably do. I have an
Damage?
eye now.
Damage is this? That is max damage.
Oof. Oof.
As
just
the
did not
glaive
kill the guy.
slices down and slices literally him in half.
Well,
long ways as you brought it down and around.
Yep.
Literally cuts the dude in half, and he just kind of slides off and onto the ground.
Cool. So yeah, Corvus totally forgot that Lex wanted one alive. He was nearly downed. He saw his friends go down. It is just Hoa vengeance time, and he's just. And after he takes this last one,
And you see this little bunny off in the distance,
Ooh!
kind of watching, and runs off into the woods.
as he takes that last swing and the body falls, he'll turn his glaive and just kind of like hold it out in front of him and drops his head as if in a prayer and will say the last line. I can't believe we pulled it off. As he says the last line, "For all our enemies lay forever silent, all will soon be."
And Saf is kind of like.
We pulled it off. We killed the last one.
Beautiful timing too.
Beautiful.
And you hear off in the distance running, and thank you for the advantage. And you hear just running into the distance, and then quiet.
I mean, I was
yeah,
chasing
and I'm
her.
also chasing with Lex.
But she's in her own element. Roll a perception check.
Oh,
for both of
hey.
them.
Hey,
You have advantage because of your third eye.
on those now.
And somebody has advantage anyway because everybody got advantage.
You so right.
Actually, inspiration, not advantage. It was inspiration this time, so it is
Thank
different.
you.
Thank God for the third eye. I got a 17.
Yeah, nice.
It was first
17?
to 6. Did not go great. 17 though, yes.
I got a 21.
Nice.
As the distance grows, as she runs into the forest, and all of a sudden there's quiet and silence. The running almost appears to just fade off into nothing. Got a 23 on her stealth check.
That's sad.
So high.
I kind of turned to Lex.
Disappears.
Fair. Turning to Lex as we stop chasing, I kind of pat him on the shoulder while like clutching my side as I am not doing well. Just kind of tap him on the shoulder. Oh, we'll find her next time.
In response, I will turn and give you a second level cure wounds.
Oh, thank God. I was at 4 hit points. Help me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
she hit me
that
back to
is-
back to back. I was like, oh no.
12 healing.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, hero. Oh, thank you so much. That
And
feels
I will say,
That is end of initiative. But before you guys do anything, end of initiative. We have not taken a break yet.
Fair.
Because we only have less than an hour left. Do you guys want to continue on, or would you like to take a 5-minute break?
I
Yeah,
say keep
just run
going.
this.
I like
keep
it.
going.
Making sure because
I'll be right
Okay.
if you need to go run and grab something to drink, run and grab something to
water. I'll
drink.
be right back.
Okay.
So we usually do take a break in between this whole thing, but
Just had long combat.
combat was crazy. The interactions were great, and I didn't want to break it up, and then we hit combat, and
Mhm.
kind of like okay.
No,
well,
I think we've done a good job. Also, well done on that wild magic surge. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I like it.
God, that was sick, dude.
That was so
Sorry,
fun.
Corvus and Lex's battle passage, I forgot was meant to be done sort of like
all right.
thematically
Switch it
back
back?
to back to back.
Okay,
Not
Paige, can
like,
you swap us back?
Not just 1-for-1 in combat, because otherwise we'd never really get through it. But that was so cool that it happened that way, dude. That was sick.
Like I said, too,
That
the
was
timing was
fantastic.
perfect for the finish of it.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
happy.
I was so freaking happy that the timing was just like
It
that.
was great.
Well done.
Oh. Yeah, as you guys are coming back, Corvus would have wiped his glaive and walk up to Saf and just be like, "Are you hurt?"
Saf is kind of like you. Okay, so for flavor purposes, you see Saf literally just like put the bone back into place of her wrist.
Mm.
And it's
Oh,
just,
nice.
How
yeah, I'll be fine. Are you okay? Sorry about that. I'm still learning.
It's fine. It's fine. How like mechanically are you hurt?
8 hit points.
8 hit
Okay.
points? Okay.
Well,
I will
yeah.
walk up
No, it's
and
fine.
give
It's fine.
you.
It's fine. As you're coming up, Corvus is just gonna seeing you do that with your wrist. Corvus is going to heal you for 4, not 10,
Thank
because
you.
save your spell slots. And yeah, Corvus gonna.
Oh, I have 4 first level spell slots still. I didn't use
Um,
any of them. I used only my 3 second level. I'm gonna. So you have how many hit points now?
So with the 10, that means I have 18 now. So.
Oh, that was
Awesome.
4 from.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
4
4.
from
Yeah,
Corvus.
4 have plus.
As he heals your wrist, whilst
Yep.
whilst we're waiting for the others to get back, and as he just before they arrive as well, he just wants to quickly have a moment, and essentially just be like, he looks down and at the body and is just like, Lex is probably going to be mad that.
Don't worry
I
about
killed-
it. It was kind of my fault. We don't have to tell him it was you.
No, it's very evident that it's me. He's literally been bisected.
Okay.
And he's just like, it's fine. These things have happened to us in the past. He places a hand on your shoulder, and is just like, are you and Serenity okay?
Serenity's gonna be fine. I know that. She's got out of worse situations, and who knows? Maybe they caught her. The girl with the bow. I'm sure they have, right?
What's called at that, he kind of like squeezes your shoulder a little bit and looks and just goes, I'm not asking just about Serenity though. Are you and Serenity going to be okay?
She's still talking. I'll take that as a win. I appreciate you asking, and if everything works out, you better not mess this up. You got it?
He kind of just tilts his head and is just like, messed what up?
I'm sure you'll understand later. she does that.
He's just like, very odd. As he'll just wait for the other two.
A few moments later, the other two
Wait, I want to
come back
catch.
out of the woods.
I want to catch Lex
Oh.
before we leave the woods.
Nice,
Absolutely.
nice.
And I'll say, as we're walking, I'll use a first level cure wounds myself. I'll use the roll that I had just rolled for it. So I give myself back. And how much health do you have, Serenity?
I have 16, so
16 out of.
31.
Oh, I will do one on me, and I will do one on you as well.
Oh, hero.
Okay. This is what I'm for. 8 healing for you.
Thank you.
And I'm just trudging back, despondent.
Lex, I appreciate your help. Can I ask you something before we go back to my sister?
I am an open book.
I'm assuming you... I don't know, you seem to have talked to her more. I'm assuming you have an idea what's happening.
Now, if I recall, you had asked me, Saf, to keep it a secret, right?
Yeah.
What was the exact wording of that?
I don't remember. Fuck, I don't remember. I remember I did ask you to kind of keep it on the low. Let's make sure Serenity doesn't need to know any of this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I
that's
see.
what you said.
Yep.
Along those lines, at the very least.
I don't believe it is my place to get involved in family matters. If you have questions for your sister, they should be directed to your sister.
Oh, I've tried. What I have is less of a question. She'll tell me one way or another. I'll find out. That's less of my concern. My concern is clearly she's gotten herself in over her head, and I need help. for her. And I don't know who to turn to, but I'm wondering if you would be willing to help us.
Lex will hold a hand out so you can see the mark that's burned onto it and say, I swore an oath to your sister to drag herself out of the mire she stepped into, and I will not go back on that promise.
Oh, strong. Strong.
I cannot tell you how happy that makes me, and I appreciate how much you guys have and seem to be continuing to help us. We're not quite used to that level of charity, and I just would like you to know how much I appreciate it.
Pointing at the medallion now hanging around his neck once more, I will simply say, I am not the one you should thank.
Of course. Thanks be to Hoar as well. And I'll walk along quietly.
As you depart the woods, you see your friends standing in the middle of the road, waiting for you.
Yeah, you guys will see Corvus with some like bandages essentially, or like cloth. That it looks like a really big roll of cloth. He's wrapping up his glaive again. And as he sees Lex and Serenity, he's just like, sorry, Lex. He's just rubbing as like Lex, you'll see Corvus's eyes course out to the rest of the bodies.
Fair.
Yeah, Sam kind of steps in, just like, yeah, we tried.
In the heat of battle, trying is all that I can expect. Things do not always go, and often do not go the way we would like them to. If you tried, that is more than enough for me.
Corvus is just gonna look at Saf and doesn't say anything, but just once again, just like in his head, he's very much like, I really didn't try. I was going for it. Yeah, he's just like, did you manage to subdue the other one?
Unfortunately, they got away.
Shit.
Darn. Well, we still have the bodies of these two, especially that caster over there. That was a fuck. He puts his glaive back as he walks over to his shield to pick it up in quarterstaff. And he'll approach the other caster. But now that everyone's here, he's just like, he'll step in front of the group, and just go, a moment, please. As he'll bow his head, as if asking you guys to do the same.
I'll follow suit.
As he goes, a post-battle prayer. May those fallen now rest in silence, for the Doombringer's retribution has been delivered. And then he will raise his head as the final rites of the dead have been sung.
Really quick, Saf, what are you doing during this prayer?
I do imagine that like she did like lower her head to kind of respect what is happening, and she's just listening. It's more like an observation of the custom.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's like when people say grace, but you don't want to.
Well, you want to be respectful, but at the same time, she's like, okay, last time I tried something like that did not go over well. But
That didn't go well. Yeah, that's fair. And Corvus will not hold that against you as he looks up and
and again, she's still like head down, very respectful, and also like really appreciating the tradition, because like, yeah, we did just kill him, but also being able to respect death and battle is very important.
I'm just gonna roll a set of dice here really quick.
Oh god.
Oh, you could like just not. You could just not do that as well.
I like Frank's idea. Let's not.
I'm also with you there.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I just did. Nothing happened.
Okay. I'm sure that has no consequences.
Okay, cool. So, at that, Corvus is just gonna be like, "Who has Serenity? What's that on your head?"
Oh, Serenity.
I don't. You know, I have no control over it.
Do you
To
just
be
have
fair, it's gonna go like an hour. What was it? Last time?
Give it a few more seconds, and because it literally lasts a minute. So,
a minute?
So
There.
almost essentially, as soon as you notice it, it like seals back up and back just into my forehead. My magic
Does it
has
have
some. My magic has some odd repercussions.
Does anyone other than you see through that eye?
Ooh, interesting question.
Not that I know of.
Then I'm
At
not
least you're
concerned.
the one that explodes fire all over you.
This is why, and he looks to all of you and he's like, he casts magic himself, and he's just like, I've said this often in my youth, but magic is weird.
Agreed.
And then he looks he points with his quarterstaff to the two of you, and it's just like, especially you two.
As you're pointing, Saf is about to disagree, but then she still sees the darkness on her fingertips, and her the veins around her eyes are still dark from the casting. He's like, yeah.
Dang it.
I just kind of look
Corvus,
at you.
There. Corvus looks down at the caster in front of him and is just like, I don't particularly feel comfortable rifling through a dead man's pockets. But perhaps this person will have a clue as to what has happened. Their last orders were to eliminate us, for they believed we had the book. But to our understanding, that book is now elsewhere.
Yeah. The dragon, that thing has it.
I share my companion's proclivity to not disturb the dead. However, for the sake of the greater good, we can turn away if you do not.
All right. I'm going to step up and start rifling through the pockets.
Oh, okay.
Corvus is just gonna step back and give Serenity space to do her stuff.
I'm
You
gonna
just
keep watch.
maybe somebody should look. Okay. Done.
Before Serenity does, Saf kind of stops her. Wait. Maybe the order wasn't to kill us. Maybe they thought we have something to do with the attack on the town because we were the ones that brought the book in, and that thing was after the book.
Well,
So-
I don't know if we're going to find any other answers outside of whatever he may have.
Or maybe we could just all find the circus and get out of here for good. The city's not going to miss us, that's for sure.
I
think
unfortunately.
I think we're in a little too deep, darling. I'm going to go back to rifling through pockets.
I'm going to help.
Corvus is gonna look at Saf at that
Just
point as
redistribution.
he's like, contemplates what she just said and just goes, I suspect with the destruction that has just been caused, there will be a lot of prayers of vengeance that this town will now have. Lex and I have a solemn duty to see those prayers met and seen through. But we won't know until we find out, as he lets you guys keep going.
All right. So the
All
people who are rifling through the bodies, I need you both to roll an investigation check.
Got it.
Alright.
Give me a moment. Hang on.
Hopefully there wasn't a massive thud because I just dropped my microphone off the table.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Great.
Great.
Did not even hear it.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos for an advantage, please.
Nice.
Because...
I think you also still have inspiration.
Oh, I'll use inspiration then. No. I'll use my Tides of Chaos. I get that back after a long rest. I'll hold on to inspiration.
Well, inspiration will retire at the end of this session. So
Oh, good to know. Then I'll use that. Okay, let me try.
I'm gonna save it up for later.
okay.
Yeah, no, 8. 8 is the best I got.
Oh no. 12.
12 is much better than 8.
Hey.
Serenity, while you're rifling through the pockets of some of them, which one are you? Which one? Who's doing which? Which bodies?
I mean, I said that I was starting for the mage, but I can.
You're doing the mage, and and Serenity, Saf's doing the other ones.
Yep.
Okay. So on the mage, you do find a pouch, and inside is a component pouch with all the regular components that a wizard would use. But you also find a rolled up piece of parchment.
Ooh.
And on the other ones, on the other bodies, you find. You also find his book, his wizard's book, his spell book. On the other ones, you find long swords, a bow on each of them, and 4 arrows each.
Okay, so
and
it was a rolled up
and
piece
15
of
silver,
silver.
and 15 silver on each of them.
Ooh, money.
Total 15.
Rob the dead.
Rob the dead.
I was gonna say we're not taking the money, but anyway.
On the wizard, you do find 5 gold.
Done in my pocket. I'll share that later.
And as you unroll the piece of parchment, you notice a drawings rendition of all 4 of your faces.
Is this a bounty?
And it says, and it's on the top. It says, at the very top, it says, "Wanted dead, preferably dead."
Oh,
Wanted dead, preferably dead.
I kind of just.
There.
And underneath that, it says, for attacks against the church and the city. They are armed and dangerous and in league with a dragon.
I'm telling you, they think we're the ones who brought the dragon. That's a misunderstanding. We need to explain ourselves. And so they're gonna understand, right? We could just waltz in and be like, hey.
And there is a wanted at the bottom, and it's 10,000 gold for your.
Oh my god. I'm gonna walk up to the group after having found that. Good news. I did find something. Bad news. I don't like what it is. And I hold out the parchment for you all to see.
We read it. Corvus starts reading it. At first, it's like, wow, that was a very good version of my face, and then starts reading the words, and is just like, and he frowns. I do not like this.
Wait, but that. Saf is gonna look closer. Is the wanted poster issued by the church?
But it's issued by the church.
Issued by the
But-
church, huh?
They had so many more of books just like that. They would know we have nothing to do with the dragon.
Corvus will look at Lex and just be like, it seems someone wishes... Lately, brother, it feels as though those of our church have been playing games with us. Or keeping things from us that would be a detriment to our path. I am of the mind to stroll up to the church, explain what we saw, our alignments, for we have nothing to hide. But if this latest engagement is anything to go by, I do not think they will react so kindly. They did not offer any form of conversation. Instead, we were met with bows, swords, and magic.
I am in agreement with you that you and I will pay a visit to the church. However, where you seem to have the aim to go and talk, I think we know enough that talking will not get us anywhere. I propose we pay a visit to the church and remind them exactly what our God stands for.
A dark scowl appears on Corvus's face as he looks to Lex and just goes, "Some will label us as heretics, brother."
Then it is lucky that I serve Hoar and not the church.
Corvus smiles, a very, violent smile, as he's just as he looks towards the city, and looks to his other companions, and is just like, "The two of you wanted to burn that church down anyway."
So is this it?
As you say that,
Oh God.
all of you look into the sky as you hear a screaming sound coming from probably maybe a mile away or so.
In
Oh,
the
great.
air?
And you hear a screaming go into the air, and a large bolt goes flying straight up and then explodes, almost like a firework type of thing.
It's a flare.
And then you hear another one from about 2 miles to your left, 2 miles behind you, 2 miles in front of you,
We need
and
to go.
many from the city, almost in an answer.
Lex will just spread his arms and with a wide grin on his face say, "Brother, it seems we are in luck, for we do not need to go to the church, as perhaps the church will come to us."
Corvus is just like, "I said I wanted them to meet us halfway anyway."
And with that, I'm going to end the session just a little bit earlier because I want to leave on a cliffhanger.
That's a good spot. That is a good spot.
It's a good cliffhanger.
It is
Because we're
good.
still fucked. Yeah, you're right.
Wait.
We're still fucked.
I'm telling you right now, we are actual fucked. Cause
We-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'll I'll roll up to next session with a new character. I'm ready.
yeah, I should probably.
You don't need a new sick character already. Ah. Anyway, you guys, there's things. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, this session, because it was fantastic. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna head towards the city, if you guys were gonna,
Well, we
veer
were
off.
heading towards this.
Well, I know,
This is true.
but I was hoping you would continue towards the city.
Fair enough.
Because I
Yeah,
had that
that's
whole
the
thing
plan.
set up. And if you guys wouldn't have asked to come back sooner, you guys could have come back at the regular time, depending on when. There's a bunch of variables that I had played out, so I didn't know which one everything that was going to happen.
Fair.
And if you would have able to kill her, the flare would have not gone up.
Yep.
Oh,
Damn.
so yeah, she was the one who told them. Damn, we were so close.
Mm-hmm.
So
we gotta go.
Yeah.
You were very close to killing her. You missed it by 2 freaking hit points, dude. 2 hit points.
Oof.
Because she had taken 4, and you had 2 more hit points. If you would have gotten 2 more hit points out of that roll, you would have gotten her.
Oof.
Sad. It happened.
And I rolled a
That's-
19 on her stealth when she ran into the woods.
Yeah.
So
Things like sleep, they're sucker save. You know, when
it's
they
very
miss,
hard.
they miss. You know.
Yeah. But when they hit, they go off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So anyway,
God guided us.
I am very excited. So next one, hopefully I will not be completely black and blue because I'm going to be having surgery day after tomorrow.
luck,
But I
good
may
luck,
be
good
a
luck.
little bit sore, and a little bit, bruised up. But I still will be here, and we will be here for all of our fans and all of our audience members. And our next episode is on the 9th of September. So I need all my players to put that in their calendars.
9th of September.
Yes.
Got it.
Done.
Yes, Mom. I'll put it in my calendar, Mom.
Specifically, Frank.
9th of September, yeah?
9th of
Yeah.
September. Well, it'd be your 10th, but
Yeah.
it is our 9th. So we will be back here for our next episode on the 9th at 2:00, just like we were this week. We hope to see you all again. We love you all. You guys are awesome. My players were fantastic. I love all the role play. You guys are amazing. There were some great role play moments in this episode. And I just love how you guys interact with each other. Kind of the little back and forth things. So
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you for weaving such a really fun story.
Absolutely.
Mhm,
Thank you.
absolutely.
And with that, just remember, chaos awaits us in the dark. Have a good one, everybody.
Have a wonderful day.
Later.